Hello, good people. It's a bit better. It is Monday. What is the date? Monday, the 24th of November, 2025. Um, Quick update. Um, Today I was actually working, doing like landscape and construction stuff. Made a little bit of a mistake not wearing sunscreen. I'm a little bit burnt. Don't need to show you, but yeah, very burnt. Kind of hurts a little bit. But yeah, the new year, Christmas is coming up like so fast. It's like overwhelming. Like 1 minute it's October, the next minute it's almost New Year's, and it's like I'm trying not to rush myself as much. Well, I am. How do I explain it? But like, I know that these things take time, but I just know I need to get the pre-launch out there. Yeah, it's hard to explain, but yeah, it's a mad dash trying to lock in. I've decided because I don't really have proper time to sit down and film as of at the moment, but I've told myself, if there's one thing I do is I need to get like a few ad sets, a few ad scripts all written up. So probably 5 to 10. I've only got 3 at the moment because if I do have free time or I have a little bit of time where I can sit down, one of the things that I can definitely do is create ad scripts, value videos all scripted and stuff. But I just need to record everything at this point. It might take me a day to edit, or actually probably closer to 2 days to edit everything. And then get it up on Facebook ads or something. See if people are actually interested in what I have to offer. But actually, no, I don't need a fingers crossed, because if they're not, well, we'll just tweak the offer. There'll be something that they'll resonate with. There'll be something they'll be like, yes, we need this, we need this. Nice. Keyboard looks good. It's actually quite funny because that keyboard, when was it? Must have been year 10. When I was like going through high school, that's when I was kind of into video editing quite a bit. And I got my eye. I researched. I'm like, well, I don't want to spend heaps of money, but I want to get an RGB keyboard. And I researched, and this one caught my eye. And that was back in 2021, is when I got that. Oh, it might have been earlier actually. No, it's 2021. And probably then, it probably wasn't the most amazing well, it was a good investment, but like at the time, it probably wasn't something I should have spent my money on, because a keyboard's a keyboard, it just works. But the money's already been spent, and I'm making normal money now, kind of, which means that, yeah, I don't need to spend any money on this, obviously, because it's already been bought. But it's solid, like it does everything I need. It's completely, yeah, no, but I look back at it now and it's like little Jesse made a good investment, because now this is not something I need to buy, and this is going to help build the empire in a roundabout sort of a way, because it all lights up. It will allow me to. Well, yeah, that's the reason I got it. I'm like, well, if it gets a little bit dark, I want to be able to see the keys and it's going to look cool. But it was just technically a good excuse to get something that can do rainbow. Same went for the mouse. I think a year later, I'm like, man, I really want to get a mouse. And then that Razer mouse caught my eye, and little kid over little toys kind of thing. Ended up getting it. It was a lot of money at the time for little Jesse, but I'm so glad that I bought it now. Both of these things, both wired, they're basically going to last a pretty decent amount, and they're going to help build out the empire. Good investment, little Jesse. Yes, very much indeed. A little bit off topic. Yeah, but yeah, so like just realizing that there's the years going past very fast, and yeah, need to lock in, because like it just goes through the cycle of you get the idea, you get really keen over it, and you want to push something out, and then kind of life gets in the way, and then it kind of dwindles a little bit. But the key is to just try to do a little bit each day. I've got lots of big video projects over my head at the moment which need to be edited and sent off. And as I should, I'm putting most of my priority on those because those are paying clients. But I need to really try to remind myself that I can still sit down for like 10-20 minutes or something and just do a little bit on the online business. I'm getting it one step forward, doing things which are pushing the needle forward. Sometimes I find myself doing research and all that sort of stuff, and research isn't, you may feel productive in the moment, but because I typed something into Google to do with the business, did that get it one step closer to launching? Did that get it one step closer to getting a paying client? Did that bring in money? No. Something which might do that is getting an ad ready to put up, or editing a video which is going to go up, or scripting a module or something or other. But yeah, a lot to think about. But yes, it's a very, I think it's one of my busiest times of year, to be honest, because last year and the year before and the year before, when I was in high school, this time of year was busy because you had exams and you had to study. But once your last exam was done, and most of mine were at the start, so I would have been near the start of November, then I was done. And then it was kind of pretty chill from there. You had all the usual end of year things which would pop up, which I thought were busy, but they were not. It was just like performances and all that kind of stuff. And at the time I'm like, yeah, this is a busy time of year, got to do all these things. But now I'm realizing like that was nothing. Like this year, all the way basically up to Christmas, I've got actually here's the, yeah, I'll get to that. I've got, because this time of the year I'd be done and I wouldn't be working, but no, not working, like school and whatnot. But it's because I'm out of school now, I'm working in this phase, and I've got all these other things like Jacob Media and just like heaps of things just coming up, and it's, yeah. But on a positive note, I think it's in 2 weeks, all my work officially finishes, and it's from there till Christmas and then till the new year, and then I think a week maybe after the new year, that's all like classified as holiday, and so like that is when I'm gonna go hard out early in the mornings, maybe later at night, potentially. Probably not. Sleep is important, but that's when I'm really going to push the go button. And so obviously in a nutshell, I want to still work on everything which I need to work on, but technically, I think I've semi decided to put full priority on jobs that come in and just lock in from now till that start of the holiday and just make money, because with my kind of 9 to 5 work, I'm on a contract where I get called in when there's work, and so like I might have a day off and then I might have like a couple of days, but like the money which I make all depends on the amount of hours which I end up doing. So the more hours I do, then the more money comes in, and other way around, if I don't do as many hours, then it's not as much work because I get paid by the hour. So if I lock in from now till when the holiday starts, the kind of official no work holiday, then I can kind of say yes to all the days which I might get called in, and then income just a little bit more before the holiday, all that kind of stuff. But other than that, yeah, I've been sketching out. Oh, actually, some people might find this interesting. This is kind of a brainstorm sketch of the power setup in here in the office. Basically, it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before. There was a house fire in town, quite a big house fire, and it was a good reminder that electrical fires happen all the time. And here in this office, it's mostly safe, but lots of daisy chaining on power boards and lots of power cables going everywhere, like it's an absolute mess. And it's all quite old as well, like quite old power boards. And so I kind of did this rough sketch, and I'm going to have to buy a bunch of new leads and new power boards and stuff. But basically this is a safe, very, very safe, simplified version of what I need to do. Basically main outlet goes into one power board, and then from there all the essentials are plugged in. These are all surge protected as well. And then from one goes to one more, into one more, and that's it. There's no power board into power board into power board into power board. But yeah, right, enough blabbing. Yeah, keep hustling, everyone, and don't rest in the holidays, because that's when you need to lock in. Okay, we're different. We build things that are awesome. When people are, sipping their ginger beers and relaxing at the beach, you can still go to the beach, but like, you gotta lock in. Right, see you later.